Could you assist me with this? When should I expect you? Could you explain what went wrong? Can you confirm if this is right or not? Does that make sense to you? Is any time a more professional way? Today is day 6 of our self learning English series, where we are trying to work on different methods to make English sit on our tongue on our own without taking help from uh, courses or joining any classes. We are trying to do it on our own. So today is day 6. I hope you've attended the rest of the 5 sessions. If you've not, then I'm going to link the playlist over here. You'll find it in the description box as well. You can join it just like you join courses. Consider it as a free course or a self-learning one where you can start speaking English fluently with a lot of confidence. So today's topic is that we are trying to speak English from a very long time. And for that, we have taken help from those who are already speaking in English. They might not necessarily be the mentors or the teachers or the trainers. They might be English speakers themselves. You've been following them, you've been listening to their English, and somehow you have also acquired a little bit of English yourself. You have started to speak English, but now you feel that you are speaking the same type of English, more or less the similar words, more or less the same sentences, something which you've just copied from somebody else's style of speaking, somebody else's choice of words is what you feel that you're repeating all the time. But now you want to upgrade your English from this level to a level above. Basically, from a basic normal English to an advanced and a more polished English. An English which sounds a lot more confident than what you're speaking right now. If you are looking to upgrade your English, then this session is for you. Stay with me for the next few minutes. So, hello, my dear learners. Welcome to Skillfident with your mentor Namita. And today we are going to work on upgrading our English speaking skills from basic to kind of advanced. I can say that we are going to speak advanced English. That's what we are going to do. Now, if you are genuinely interested in taking it to another level, then you're going to follow just two things. I'm not going to complicate anything for you here. We are just going to follow two ways, and these two things would be enough for you to break this plateau of English. You feel that you're not improving. So if you want to really improve, do these two things. Now the first one is, finally, you have to start working on your knowledge on different subjects and topics. You are dependent on social media for your knowledge. To gain knowledge, you either watch Instagram shorts, YouTube shorts. The short form content is something which you always rely on for your information. So, whatever they say, you try to gain knowledge from there. Now, that's not real knowledge. They might not even be knowledgeable people. You are not even sure about the sources. So, if you are just watching useless content and you think that it's enhancing your knowledge, then it's time that you have to expand your horizon. I think that is enough what you've been doing. It's time now that you need to have knowledge about more subjects. Now, with social media, what kind of content they present to you is based on what kind of content you're already watching or you like watching. Suppose you're into cricket, so you end up watching everything about cricket, about cricketers. If you're into cooking, you end up watching about recipes. You like watching about celebrities or the vlogs of the people you follow. So you are consuming content of just one type. Now you have to move away from the same kind of content. Either you can figure out more interests that you have, or you can develop more interests. You cannot just stick to the same kind of content. You have to expand your horizon for knowledge. And If you're serious about gaining knowledge, then rather than watching videos, start reading. Reading is the best source for knowledge. That's an active method of gaining knowledge. That's not something where you're just scrolling through content. No, I would say read more books because you need to have knowledge about more things in life. If you're just living in a world of technology, then you need to go out, learn more about nature, learn about gardening, how you can create your small garden, how nature helps to heal you. You have to learn about these things. You can learn more about mental health, how it works, how you can improve you can learn more about keeping yourself healthy. You can learn more about being more active to beat laziness. Anything. You have to have knowledge about other things in the world, how people are doing it, how you can be successful, how you can make more money, how you can be fluent in English. You have to have more knowledge about it, how to heal your past wound, how to heal your inner child, all of that. So, enhancing your knowledge about different things is important. You can enhance your knowledge about current affairs, what is happening around the world. So for that, newspaper reading is really nice. Newspaper uh, tells you about everything, the current things which are happening. So yes, you can rely on newspaper reading. That's a great way to enhance your knowledge. This will work for on your vocabulary. This will work for your uh, mind tongue coordination. This works beautifully. So to improve your English speaking skills, you have to start working on your knowledge. Don't just stick to watching content. That's not going to work. Don't just watch content in one area. That's a useless consumption. Move to more knowledgeable content. That's very helpful. Now, the second thing is to upgrade your English speaking skills, to move from basic English to more advanced one, you have to switch to more polished, or you can say more professional English. English which sounds very polished, something which is very crisp and clear, something to do with substituting basic English words with better ones, basic English sentences into better ones. So we are going to do some practical. I have collection of some words which you can substitute with better ones to sound good, to sound more advanced. So let's do it. I hope you're sitting with a pen and notebook. Note these down. When I'm speaking them, note these down. Now, these are very common phrases, common sentences which we use in everyday conversations, like something, what is your name? Something like, what is your name? We always ask people when we meet strangers, new people. Instead of saying that, say, may I know your name? May I know your name? That's a better way. We can ask people, where do you live? That's a very common way of asking people, where do you live? Instead of that, you can say, which city are you based in? Which city are you based in? Sounding more polished? It is. What do you do? For small talk, these are the kind of questions we ask: their name, where do they live, what are they doing? So, what do you do? What line of work are you in? What line of work are you in? That sounds so polished. So, substitute your basic sentences with these. Like, how old are you? Very common one. How old are you? May I ask your age is a very polished one. May I ask your age? See how we are substituting it? Then, how are you? A very common one. How are you? I always ask you, how are you, my dear learners? Instead of that, we can say, how have you been lately? How have you been lately? See how we are upgrading our skills. This is how we are breaking that plateau of English. Can you help me? Very simple one, but we can say, could you assist me with this? Could you assist me with this? Then, when will you come? Simple one. When will you come? But a better way to say it is, when should I expect you? When should I expect you? Such a nice way. Then, why are you late? Why are you late? We say that. What caused the delay? What caused the delay? See, such amazing English it is. Then, where are you going? Ordinary way of saying things. Where are you going? What's your destination? Such a nice one. What's your destination? Another one can be if somebody is not looking fine, you generally end up asking what happened to you. Instead of that, could you explain what went wrong? Could you explain what went wrong? You're going to leave a very nice expression on the person who you're speaking with. Can you repeat? Asking your teacher, friend, anybody, can you repeat? Could you say that again? Could you say that again? Such a nice way. Then, do you understand? Do you understand my point of view? Does that make sense to you? Is any time a more professional way? Does that make any sense to you? What do you mean? What do you mean? Could you clarify your point? Could you please clarify your point? That's a good one. Can we meet? A simple one. Can we meet? But to say it in a better way, if you want to improve your English, would you be available to meet? Would you be available to meet? What do you want? What do you want? It sounds a little rude, isn't it? How may I help you sounds a lot more polite. How may I help you? Where are you now? Asking somebody, where are you now? What's your current location? Is a good way if you want to upgrade your English speaking skills. What's your current location? Then, can I call you? A very simple one. Can I call you? Would it be okay if I call you? Would it be okay if I call you? Isn't it sounding so nice? Are you free? Free for a coffee date? Free for practicing English? Simply, you can say, do you have a moment to talk? Do you have a moment to talk? What time is it? Basic question. What time is it? Could you tell me the time? Could you tell me the time? Is this correct? A very simple one. Is this correct? To polish it into a better one, we will say, can you confirm if this is right or not? Can you confirm if this is right or not? So by using a little bit of more coulds and cans or may, all these things can help you improve your English speaking skills, and that's what we are trying to do here. Using self-learning method, we are simply trying to improve our English speaking skills by substituting the basic phrases with a little bit more advanced ones, or you can say a little bit polished ones. There's nothing hard in these words. You simply have to practice them and they'll naturally start sitting on your tongue. That's a basic one. I can come up with more such collection of phrases if you're interested. Just let me know in the comment section. I can do that for you. But today's session was all about breaking the plateau of English learning, not repeating the same kind of English which everybody else is speaking. We are going to create our own polished version of English. And for that, we are going to just follow these two things. First one is working on our knowledge. We have to have more knowledge of different topics so that we can express ourselves using different words for English. And the second way is to switch our basic sentences or phrases into a little special one or a little polished one or a little advanced one. That's the only way. So how did you like this self-learning session? Just let me know in the comments section so that I can come up with next session based on your understanding. I'll see you in the 7th class. Till then, keep practicing, watch all the other 6 sessions, and we are going to improve English by just following these few basic self-learning steps. And I'm going to see you in my next session. Till then, keep practicing English and take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.